Alright, let's see. Are you going here fast? Yeah, we're not. Everything. I'm trouble with kick. I'm reconnect it. Keep getting a bad connection with them. Really slow. Be on kick today. It is what it is, you know? It's always streamed to multiple platforms because there's usually one screwing up. It used to be real frustrating. Trying to get a good connection to Twitch, and so, well, I'll do YouTube and kick, and out of three, we'll get one good one. So if one of them's messing up someday, you can't pull one up, check the others. Probably wouldn't hurt to subscribe to all, just so you know how to get through the others. Okay, yeah, I got a good bite on kick this time. 8 megabit instead of 3, so that'll look twice as good. The little bit rate's blurry. Let's get some audio. James is in here waiting on me. We're doing qual. Let's put it on his car and get you a view. There we go. Oh, there's me. Fresh out of the shower. Not so grubby this time. Alright. Alright. James was just asking if I wanted to restart to get more time or something, but we're good. Oh, okay. He's in the car, but he's I was like, where is he? Is it not selecting him? The drive. Oh, he is on the track. He wasn't selecting it. Go back to pit. Huh. Usually when I'm in the pit, I can click on the other guy and see him. Odd, huh? How is that? Is it showing me? Yeah. VR working? Yeah. Odd. That's real odd. Alright, we'll load a tune up. I loaded this tune. Oh shoot, where'd my tune go? Oh, oh, it's on a different track. We were late to the thing, so it's gone to a different track. So I'll make a new one for this, and then once I feel like it's pretty good, and then upload it to the website. I'll show you guys how that works. Basically, so we are on Cup of the Day here. Oh, somebody voted for Carolina. Okay. Two of us on. James. Let's see what James is about. There's James G. Yeah, he can pull up his Steam and everything, messaging, whatever. 78 visits, 459 hours on track. So he's been here quite a bit. He's a regular. I've seen his name plenty. I just hadn't talked to him much. Very clean driver. He's a saint, in fact. That's very rare. So a lot of these dirty car hits and stuff, probably not even his fault. He's probably dodging people that get hit anyway. He just put a hot lap down on Brands Hatch. Very nice. Yeah, so he's a top 5 guy most of the time. Everybody has a bad race, they didn't get there on time. But I'm working on this part, trying to get this better. I fixed this, but that one needs the same treatment where you win. But yeah, it kind of shows his stats by car. He likes the Audi R8. Bunch of races in that one. He likes the MX-5. So it's just information. There's his lap time, 2:08. It should be the same in game. So yeah, pretty handy. Kind of peep your competitors and see what they're all about. See what they're into. Good way to make new friends, start conversations. So, alright. So we got notes and get something here. Let's get this tune started. Let's see. And these are, I believe, hypercar tires. Yeah. Definitely not going to need 30. Brands Hatch. I would start 20 or 16 or something. We got a fuel calculator on the website. We'll figure it out. So 26. I'm gonna do 25. I'm gonna get them hot around here. It's gonna be a lot of overdriving and pushing. So put some toe, all the camber. I don't know if that's too much. You know, it could be needs to be more like 2. It's a cup car. I mean, I don't know. It's rear engine. Sometimes they have crazy camber, so we'll just go with it. This will help it turn, but it might oversteer, so we have to be careful. If we get out there and it's too slippery, it's oversteering, then we might have to dial that back or even go positive to counter the oversteers. Let's start with this. We'll drive it, qualify, see how it feels just before the race, and then go from there. I still can't click on James. What the heck? I don't know what that is, guys. Usually you can do that. Usually you can be in the pits, click on other people, and watch them lap. Very odd. Maybe it's because I hit restart session or next restart session earlier. He's here. I saw him in the pit. Anyway, go to the restroom real quick, get a snack, and I'll be ready. We got about 10 minutes before falls. Good time to get a drink, snack, settle in, hang out with me for a bit.
If I were him, I'd bundle my home and auto and pick up the real good savings. But bundle and save with the
Let's get this thing going here. Camera on the second here. I was thinking the other day I might ought to stream sometime with the GoPro again. I hadn't done that in a while. Then you can see my setup and the ultra wide with the triples, and it's an interesting view. It kind of looks realistic when you get it nice and dark in here. Got some blackout curtains and stuff I usually put up for that. Been a while since I've done that. I prefer VR. It's just more immersive. I feel like I'm in the car instead of watching screens. But either way, it's pretty fantastic, to be honest. It's not really a bad way to play. Just Discord announcement going here. We're doing a hell of a burn out here. That's so we're on Brands Hatch. I think this track's in the UK, isn't it? Never been to this one. Alright. VR gear on. We're on the Pimax Crystal Light. I got the resolution cranked up. It's actually oversampling. 100% is normal. In previous patches of the game, I had to run it at about 84%, 85% resolution. And then on top of that, I had to run the game itself in like a lowish detail. And then in .7.1 patch, the previous one, things got a lot better. We did some beta testing with VR and shared some results. And the other testers did too, and with that they were able to kind of fine-tune things, I guess. And so 7.1 was a huge improvement. Now we're on 8, it's even better. So we're running this thing, instead of 85% resolution, we're running it 1.31, so 131%. So it's actually oversampling, and yeah, it's super crisp now. And let's see, frame rate right now is 72, which is where I got it capped anyway, just so the GPU doesn't hang out at 100% all the time. But when I got the stream going, and it's encoding to 3 places at the same time on the same GPU, even a 5090 will choke. So there's going to be a little bit of latency probably because of that, but it's acceptable. It's not like I turned my head and it's not delayed. When you get real bad latency in VR, you'll see like black bars on the side where it's redrawing the video as you're turning your head. It's so far behind. So that'll give you nausea real quick. Let's get a good look at this thing. I'm going crazy with the binds. Yeah, now we can strobe light. That's for the blue flag guys that get in the way. When you're on the lead lap and they're like, just join the race and get in your way. We're frustrated with 3000. We'll give it a proper name. I don't know what to call it. Alright, so let's get these tires warm. So I'll pull some of these things over here. You guys might want to see this stuff. I don't know. I usually have this hidden. I did mention to the devs about the need to be able to resize this stuff, because in VR it's just massive. And the thing takes up, the whole car. So there's not a lot of real estate in VR because you got 2 lenses and 1 for each eye. And capturing, I can't capture the whole screen because you'll get the 3D view, and that doesn't look like anything you'd want. Okay. Let's finally start it up. Some little blue flames up the exhaust. I like the little touches. We've been talking about, some people had mentioned like getting some sparks in the game too, for when the car's too low, things like that. So I imagine there'll be some more effects coming. I had mentioned before, maybe some light shafts coming through trees would be cool. But the atmosphere is really good in VR. Really, alright, let's burn out. Full throttle, heavy on the front brakes. That was with traction control on, so this thing is really going to spin. Do a roll and burn out. Go off the limit and really get that speed up and go back to second. Keep that rear speed way up. And then get on the brakes quick. And that should stop it from going forward. And the rear brakes don't do much. It should be a good burn out. Let's try for second vehicle. First spinning. Oh, it's trying to hook up. It's neutral bonnet. Yeah, it's not going to do a second rear bonnet. It's going up. Yeah, temp is rising on the tire, 67. I like it to be around an 80, 90, somewhere in there at the most. I have to open a window out. It's a little bit dark in here, and the monitor's not throwing out many photons either, so the headset can lose track and it gets too dark. If you ever see me go around the corner and I'm suddenly flying in the air for a moment, what it is. Sounds pretty good. I turned the volume up on the game just for the in-car and out-car engine. Some of these production cars are not real loud in there. These that run 15% on the GT3s and like 25 or 35 on these. A little bit loud though. Great car. Probably didn't need the downshift there. I love the skip shift. Definitely not right. Woo! That skip shift is a problem. The tires aren't planted when it shifts. I have to actually let off the gas for hair on the trip. Huh. Interesting. So I think I'm gonna make it won't let me go in the tune right now, but in a second here it'll let us on the track. So qualifying is over. James had a 146. Very nice, James. There he is. Heck yeah, man. Pepto-Bismol. My stomach feels better just being near you. Alright, so vehicle setup while we're on the pad. It's kind of crazy, but it's over rotating. Yeah, we got too much toe in it. Let's go. We'll keep it negative, but not crazy. And then we'll dial that camber. I'm not sure about the relationships between toe and camber on this particular car because the engine's in the back. And I just don't know what it needs without tire temp from left to right. It's saying 40, 40, 40, so I can't tell anything yet. We didn't get enough data. So we need to update our pit strategy. Rapidly get rid of all this excess fuel in case we pit. Easy on the throttle. It's going to spin. This track sits sideways. Okay, we got the old drag racer launch on James. I think he fell asleep. If we get way out, we'll just slow down. I'm just down there. Run laps. Just concentrating on cooking these tires a little bit. Brake boost. These cars are slippery, and this is a slippery track. Yeah, this is not easy. You gotta go real easy on these things. Bone cold tires, and we're in a hurry. Give it. V6. Woo! Not gonna survive this. Oh, tis but a scrap. James is backwards. He's doing the Austin Powers turn. where you look backwards and go forward into the wall. This is fun. We're just vibing. The old cold tires. They're actually up to 10 now. They're about 29 psi, and then 30 on the other. That's pretty close to what I was shooting for on the hypercar tires. Seems to work pretty good around 29-ish. Just going by feel though. They got to prove it. Need a G meter in here. And then you can do a sustained turn and play with camber and watch tire temps and determine if you can hold more or less G's in a skid pad test. Then you could know something. Hard to tell. I don't have a seat mover yet. Eventually, I think that's the combo. VR, seat mover, full sim rig deal. This is just the Moza R3 wheel, nothing fancy. The standard pedals that it comes with, I haven't modified them or anything. They're not the greatest, but they're pretty good. Pretty good bang for the buck, I would say. So if somebody just wants to get a direct drive setup without spending a whole lot of money, and spend more money on the GPU and things that might seem to help the game a little bit more, the R3 is a pretty good option. I was using the Fanatec, however you want to pronounce it. I was using their... What really, James? I was using their wheel and pedal combo, and it's a stronger motor because I had the upgraded 8 nanometer version of the entry level, the CSL BB. Ooh, he's flying. Oh yeah, flame jumping back. And that was a pretty good wheel for a time, but it's got a flaw in the design. It's got a little USB shaft for a steering shaft that goes between the wheel itself and the wheel base. It's like a connector, and inside that connector is a USB connection. So a lot of times when you're hitting the brakes, you tend to pull on the wheel when you do that, tense up and stuff. And eventually you pull the wheel, it separates from the shaft a little bit. It pulls that USB piece out of the collar. It's got a clamp. And you can clamp and reclamp and do all the things, and it's just a bad design. Let's hunt down James if we can. Let's try. Probably die trying, but we'll try. I respect this car. The rear tires are just a little slippery. That's probably why the stock team, it may have had positive toe in the rear. Negative 0.1, so it's almost straight up and down, which is good for like drag racing, straight line braking, stuff like that. Woo! Not a bother. Smooth as fast. Best thing you can do as a new driver is take it easy. Go slower. Cars can only do so much for you if you're out of shape. Just barely giving it gas. Just carrying what little speed we have. Throttle are we? About 50? Maybe? That was my best lap, just driving in. upshifter first. I guess first gear only goes about 10 miles an hour. That thing just donutted. I'd say the rear dip's a little uptight. If I had a clutch, you could rev match and counter that, but we don't have a clutch pedal. That'd be pretty cool. I've got a sequential shifter, but I haven't been using it for a while because I haven't been using the both way. Maximum effort. That's good. Wide off the apex. There's some room over there. Even though it looks grassy, there's some stone underneath it. Like cobblestone or something around the sides of the strap. That's a UK thing. Old track. Give him the Dazzler. I apologize in advance for any seizures. My Dazzler's no noise. But, you know, you can't let your dreams be dreams, people. Have fun with it. Well, the Dazzler worked. The Dazzler 3000 worked. We'll do third person for a minute. I can't drive like this, but I feel like I'm sitting in a chair in the sky. It's kind of weird. But it looks cool. Rolling down that, see what it looks like. Can't hear the horn from behind the car. Interesting. Awesome. See that in. This is weird driving like this, but it looks awesome. Let me see what's going on. The Dazzler. It's a photo finish. Ah, look out. Somebody call an ambulance. No, not for me. Good race, James. That's fun. Goofing around. Right, ready for next session. Let's see. Well, okay, I'm going to adjust the tune real quick. And then, because it could use, I mean, it's a lot better just what change I made, but you could probably go positive and maybe like a 1. Nothing too extreme, and that would keep it from oversteering so much. I was changing to the Kailani track we voted for earlier. Alright, so yeah, it's all automatic. I've got all, this whole thing is automatic. So, on Cup of the Day server, you just come in here, you pick the server you want, and then you vote for what track you want to play next. I think Laguna would be fun with these cars. And then we'll vote for, let's say, Broken Cloud. Let's do Broken Cloud. That'll take a second too. Sunset, night, midday, afternoon. What a night race. Changing the weather. Ooh, that would be interesting. It's not taking a click. I gotta work on that a little bit. Yeah. Not overcast. It's already night. Let's do scattered clouds. Okay, so that's how you vote. Laguna Seco, got 2 votes for that. Scattered clouds, night. So, that may be James voting for these. We'll try for the cycling weather. We usually do steady weather, so it might start out dry and end up raining. That I don't know. We'll see. If it does, we pull it in pit. Change tires. So there's James right there. I know this is really tiny right now. It's not at 100%. Sorry. There we go. Now I can see. So yeah, there's James. He's ranked 210. I'm ranked 98 on the server. We've had about 5,000 people come through. Something like that. Alright, back to the Cup. Kailani. Ooh, that'll be fun. Let's see if James is already on there. Yep. He's in there waiting. Let's have him. Hello, welcome to stream, everybody. See some people coming in here and there. We're live, as you can tell, on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. YouTube's getting most of the bandwidth. It's 20 megabits, 60 frames, 1440p, 2K ultra wide. Kick is 1080p, 8 megabit. Twitch is 8 megabit, 1080p, but it can go to 1440p sometimes on some devices. So if a phone may or may not do it, just depends. Just so you know, lots of ways to watch. So if one ever's acting up or not doing right, just hop on another. Okay, I was gonna upload that tune I did. Okay, show you how that works. So this is brand new. So we got a free tunes. Here's one I did earlier. Since then I've added some more details because I noticed that people wouldn't know what track it's for, and that's just a circuit, right? So choose your file. That's my Supra. So you basically go to your username folder, save games. So it's C users, your name, mine, Chris Terman. So that's C term, and then save games, Ace, car setups, and then drill down to the car that you're on. This is the Lotus Exige V6 Cup. Turn that down a little bit. All right, and you can see we were on brands. I usually that's the name of my tune. I just call it 80, so I know when I'm in game that I'm not running an old tune that would break the server or the client. So double click that, or open, whatever. Alright, so then discipline required. Okay, so this is a circuit race.
Hi, I'm Liberty Bibberty, and I'm here to tell everyone about
So,
Liberty
and
Mutual's
then,
great coverage and savings. It's car
Lotus
insurance that feels great. Great coverage, great savings.
V6 Cup. And then what track it was, that was Brands Hatch. I don't know why it's putting 80 there. Oh, it was trying to auto-populate version. Yeah, got 8. car. It was trying to get that from the file. It didn't get it right. I need to pull up the JSON file and see what's in there, and then get it to translate it automatically. That way you could just choose your file and hit upload, and it goes whoop. At least fills out the basics for you, and then you go to quality. So the cards was the Lotus. Wait, if that's the car field, what's this one down here? Oh, variant build. Oh, NA after architecture. I think there's just one build of the Exige in there. Because the other one is not an Exige, it's something else. I forgot the other model. So anyway, that's what you put in there. Type NA if there's only one build. Okay. Satisfy all the fields. Circuit. Car. There we go. Upload. So now, whoops, so return no JSON. Yeah, I'll put some stuff in there to keep it from. There we go. We have already attuned for Lotus use at brands hatch. Name 80 setup. Da-da-da. Replace it with a new one. Yeah. That's something I wanted to add in there so you don't accidentally overwrite something. 220, so that's today's date, but not the time. So eventually you'll be able to search all this and return results. And then you download it. You can see I've already done it once. And then you go to your downloads folder. Oh, where'd it go? Do it again. You can see what the folder one I got through. It's probably behind something. Where'd it go? Maybe above. Doesn't seem to be opening. Download stuff. That opens the file. That should open the folder. Huh. There it goes. Okay, so you can see where I was messing around with some mods. I got this Honda working in the game. So anyway, there's your file. So then you would copy that to the folder that your original came from, right? And you can rename it to whatever. It's just .8 for now. Obviously, I should put something more like, melon racing, da-da-da. And so the next step on this will be, once one is up here, then you can download it, check it out, and you can come back and rate it. Tell people it sucks. Like I hit the wall 10 times. This is a meme tune, don't use it. So, yeah. Buyer beware, they are free, you know. You get what you pay for sometimes, but I promise I'll upload stuff that I think is actually decent, that helped me. So, yeah, that's it. Alright, new track. Shit, which one is this? Catch it. What does it say it's on? Oh, yeah, Kalami. I didn't recognize it. That pit exit was like, what is that exactly? Okay, so we'll call this new one 80. Put a pretty name. How's that? Ellen Racing. I don't have room for all that, so not 8. Valid name. Oh, is it the guy? What is it not on it? What is your major malfunction here? He likes that. Maybe it doesn't like the period in there. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Some little special character. So it does make a file name. I guess special characters would be an issue. Alright, so we don't have a tune for this track. I think we'll go basically the same as we did last time. That worked pretty good. All the toe and camber up front. I don't know that it needs that much camber. That's a gross amount. That's a lot. So That was oversteering last time, so we'll go +1 like we did after the race. And we'll leave the camber. That's probably not a good idea, but we'll try it. And then let's get matchy on the pressures. We don't have any outer, middle, inner tire temp data to look at yet. They don't need that much fuel. It's a V6. Save and overrun. Right back on the track. I still can't click on James's car. What the heck? I went down from 150 to 210. Let's give her a drive. See how it feels now with the change up. Just kind of on me. Yeah, let's drag some stuff up here so you guys can see what's going on. It's in the way too much, just let me know. Something like that. That work? CPU centered. We'll start in this view just to get the tires hot. The TC down there too. Okay, full throttle, we're just going to do a neutral dump on this thing. Rip transmission. I didn't buy it. It sounded more like clutch than power, no less. Smoke break. Okay, James, let's take this way. You got time. I understand you got James. You got 10 minutes. Take your time, baby. We can always delay the start if we need to. Well, wrong way, Clyde. It's backwards, I forgot. Brain no working. Look at this headlight switch going bananas. It's a wonder it doesn't crash the game. Processor's going bananas. We'll warm it up in this view and then we'll do a hot lap and then this will be a good way to kind of see the line. Shifts hard. You really don't want to shift in the corners under throttle it. I have a bad habit of that. Hey, baby. Arms are still cold. Have to get the wheel straight as possible there. You're going to need a lot of help braking. That's that shift while time I warned about. It's doing a skip shift, that's a problem. What kind of shifter's in this thing? Is it sequential? I think it is. Well, it's not moving in an H, it's going up and down. So notice every time I shift, the RPMs go up. It's flat shifting. He's not letting off the gas to shift, and that's making the tires go. It picks up speed between shifts, and the wheels spin a little faster. So when you come into the next gear, the wheels are going too fast. It doesn't match the speed of the car on the ground, and it's just causing these spinouts around corners. And the same with the downshift. It's too violent into first. If you're going too fast, downshift to first, the rear diff is so tight that it's not allowing any slip, and it's just locking the gears, and it's making both tires break loose on downshift. So maybe that's the way the car really is. I don't know. See, I shifted at 6,000, the RPMs will go up to 7. Watch this. 6,000 RPM shift. That's a skip shift. And that's why it's spinning out, going around corners. Some people call it power shifting, no lift shifting, all the same thing. Again, not on the apex, out of the rubber. The car isn't as wide as it appears. It looks wide just because you're sitting between the fenders like this. When I'm driving it, like it's real wide. Don't dare go to first, you don't need to. Overcompensate. Tires are getting warm. We're ready to do a hot lap. That's with traction control on too. That didn't seem to help at all. Forgot traction to do anything? It's like clutch slip. It's got a weird setup. I don't know what it's doing. It doesn't act like any other car. This wheel spin. Traction control. Put a little more positive toe in it. Try to stabilize that rear end so it's not slippery. And then it's about all we could do. There's no wing to play with. Not adjustable. It's a cup car, so it's not really meant to be tuned, I guess. Not really, not fully. No spring rates, no dampening, no, there's tons of stuff we could do to help this car, but it's all locked away. Who is this dude?
Life comes at new Briar Sunday swirls.
A couple more minutes before the race. Really baffled why I can't click on him anymore. That almost always worked, where you could click on other people. Weird. Should drive it for a minute with the new rear toe and see if that helps with some of the spinning out, going around corners. Should help stabilize it a little bit. Surprise! The Dazzler! I hit him and then I honked at him. Like it's his fault. Okay, he knows Kyle on me. Yeah, that over's still getting him. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. Run DMC for you. The Pink Panther. The Pepto-Bismol. So, let's see, what's the weather gonna be? Cloudy, 26C. A little bit warm in South Africa. Where are we? Let's see. Yeah. These guys are going nuts. The crowd is not excited. Seem bored. In some games they got the crowd, you know, like cheering and stuff. Not in this one. I was taking a nap. Just get around for you. Neutral ball. Let's go, James. And stopping on the 125. It's pretty comfortable there. A little better. Woo! Do not shift this thing full throttle on the corner. That's fine, just don't shift. once it has traction, it's okay. If you brake it by quick shift. James is doing some. He's just checking on the crops, everybody. He's just doing a little agricultural racing. Checking on the beans and the corn and stuff. Physics and the feedback feel pretty good in the front. Can take a lot of steering angle with that camber. And it's where'd James go? 25, hard on the brakes. Quite a bit of ABS. Probably modulated a little bit better. Too heavy on the brakes, want to carry the speed. Might be the case this car turned a lot better without traction control, since the traction control's not helping anyone. Let's turn it off. I don't think it's really doing much. I may be wrong there. We'll find out. This thing loops out in the first minute. It's off. Timing's better now. Just have to be ginger. Yeah. In the throttle. For your dreams. He's on the line now. He's doing good. Just need a few laps. Figure it out. On the outside, on the outside. The traction control. Ooh, shifted in the corner. That's good. A little bit too fast. Front tires anyway. Yep. That's me. Running around. Okay. I'm on the brakes, man. Help me out here. Tires are fine. Everything's fine. James making a run for it. 18 seconds ahead. It'll take me the rest of the race to catch him. Yeah, maximum effort. Let's give it a hell. Okay, we cut it down from 18 to 11. Oh, what? What? Oh, I barely even turned the wheel. Good lord, that was ridiculous. That did not fit the steering input at all. Grass is trash. Stay off the grass, people. It don't work right. Pavement physics felt good, but the grass is just ice. It's zero good. Like there's no dirt under it. Or like it's wet. These are hypercar tires. It's not like it's a slick. That tread pattern. Should be able to do a slight turn in the grass without spinning out. Put it down to 8. 30 seconds left in the race. This is the last couple turns. What the hell was that? Break the transmission. That button is there. Nice. James, let's get a photo finish. There we go. Get around, brother. Yeah, these are fun. Oh, this poor clutch. Hey, Carpenter's here. Alright. He's a good driver too. Let's see, what do we got to vote for going here? Oh, it gave me the win? I thought he passed me. Huh. Well, James got 350 XP, 575 for me. The more players you have, the more you make. So, should go to Laguna.
Moments where more romance could have been explored. I mean, it was right
Romance.
there. You have a masked.
This might get stuck in your head.
Okay, so scattered, night, and changing weather. We'll see. I didn't catch this message. What you running PSI on? 25. You're talking about PSI. He's probably talking about tire pressure. Laguna. There it is. James said be back in a bit. Alright, James taking a break. So this is our night race we voted for. Starts at night. I got the time sped up a little bit, so we won't stay all day there. Ain't no room for that. Hey, man. It's a file, man. Come on, man. We could figure out the exact amount of fuel. Got a fuel calculator I built on the website. You can go up to where is it? Where did I put? Oh, right here. Tuning tool at the top. Fuel. We're doing a 10-minute race. We don't know our lap time yet. We don't know our fuel per lap yet. So once we have that, after doing some laps, and we'll get that fuel right. Should be able to see it too. Parked in my notes on tire pressure and PC thought. I was asking questions about where to set it. Alright, once we get this tuned down, we'll upload this one to the website as well. And let's see, about the fuel. So fuel, to find that out, we got to take this number. It's 2.6. We don't know if that's correct. We'll do a couple of laps to find out. But take that. Plug it in here. Start with 2.6. And then we don't know the lap time, but if you hit calculate based on that lap time in 48, which is probably not right, it's saying, you know, 15.6 liters of fuel exactly. So you want to buffer that maybe with 1 or 2. I was doing buffering it with 3, and I ended up with like 3 or 4 extra liters sometimes. So I think it's pretty accurate. But certainly if you do donuts and goofing off, wrecking a lot, you're going to burn extra fuel and run out. So not a bad idea to put an extra liter in there. Nothing worse than having a great race. You're leading it and then you run out of gas. You're like, oh, damn. No wonder I was faster. Didn't have enough gas in it. Alright, let's see. Carpenter's hitting the track. I gave him some tips on the tires. So. Because this thing slides so bad, that's why everybody's asking. I'm having trouble with it. They all do. I used to drive this car a lot in the old patches, and it wasn't quite as slidey, but I can appreciate realism. So if that's the way the car really is, make it slide. And then it'll be a tuner's car, not just a cup car. Whoever can figure it out will make it run. So the carpenter, alright. Something here. Let's turn it down just a little bit. For some reason. Quiet, but it's not that quiet. There we go. Launch control, it's soft, isn't it? That's what we want. Up the tires on this lap. got to pay attention to RPM sound to get an idea of traction lost. Okay, warmed up there. With that when it's so slippery there. Interesting. Sometimes it doesn't want to turn, but right before that corner, if you can just put a toe on that brake for a second and make that front end dip a little bit, it'll bite. But right here, just touch the brake for a second. All that weight transfers forward and then it lets you turn. So a little bit of trail brake. Keep that front end down a little bit. English. I don't have to bump over to hit the brake. Throttle too hard. Turn a little early with this thing, it pushes. Let's give it a big toe. This sucker's stable. That oversteer's a real problem. This kind of track. The wig wag, the left right, down a corkscrew and shit. Can't be having it come unglued in a turn like that. Let's see. Maybe it'll hit. Yeah, but he's first to get down to see there. Late break that second. Really fast. Car's way more stable like this. There's no way I could have done that earlier. So many things I haven't been able to do with this car. It's just too dangerous. Like flooring up through here? No way. Shifting in the corner, couldn't do that. Suddenly the car's starting to work a little bit. More like the old car. Okay, so 138 lap. 138 lap, and we use 2.2 fuel per lap. And we got a 10 lap race, so right in your head, 10 laps or 10-minute race. 2.2 liters per lap, 148 or 138. I mean, you could do the math, but it's just easier to go on here. Plug in these numbers that we know, the constants. So it's not 2.6, it's only 2.2. 10 minutes of racing. Lap time was 138, not 148. Roughly. Calculate. Alright. So 7 laps, a 10-minute race, 15.4 liters is what it suggests. I suggest it knows more than me. So 15.4. What is this? 42. 42C? The rear's the inner is hot, on the front the inner is hot. That's not that much difference. That suggests to me that the tires are laying flat with the road with the camber in tow, because usually you'll have like wildly outer high corner or side outer, can't speak, outer or inner, and then you know something's wildly off, something bent, broken, tuned wrong. Alright, so we like this electronics, and the fuel we had too much. Let's go down to, let's say 6. It's called for 15.4. I'd put 17. Lost company. Let's see. James G was taking a break. 17. It did get it, but we didn't get it. Just save it. So we'll upload this one to the website in a little bit. Oh, he said, Robert said I'd be back. He needs a break. I feel you, brother. I'm getting kind of tired myself. I need to eat. Perfect time for the VR to lose tracking. See what the hell I was doing. They're coming. Pretty over. Yeah. There's one. I was trying to help it, but I think I messed him up anyway.
Download the app and sign up now. It's never been easier to support your stuff.
Ooh, move on. It's about stuck. Holy crap. One of the tires is 121 degrees. It's a little warm, but it's warm. Woo! Ow. Third gear burn up. Oh, it's got a strong clutch, doesn't it? And the whip push hard. Well, I told him I wanted a lot of smoke in the game. They obliged. The next track will be. Winner. We're all winners. Alright. March life it might be a dream. Donington's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm torn. All of these are good. Jeez, I don't know. I think maybe the circuit, just because there's only 3 of us. If there's like 10 of us to Nürburgring, you know, then we would see each other, but 2 or 3, somebody will get left behind, then they'll just quit. Maybe the circuit might be the better way. Oh yeah, I need to vote. Holding on to old votes. Let me take a scoop. Just making some voice notes for later. Okay, let's upload that previous tune. So, if you guys want a tune or want to share a tune for free tunes, let's see what track was that? Rain fart. We're doing a Seika, yeah. There's the car name. Part of it anyway. Choose the file. There we go. That you may have already had. Looking to set that. No, I don't. Okay, where the code? It ain't right. Set okay anyway, and there's nothing up. I don't think that worked. Yeah, it did it anyway, but it kind of errored. I got it download. Looking for it, there it is. Good setup for this track.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. Now I have Rinvoq, a once-daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many saw clear or almost clear skin.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B, or...
I have to take a break. I'm getting tired. Play with this some more later, man. Space time. Yeah, man. Attach. Not Ransack, this is some Hart Donington Park. We'll record this one.
Who on Team Toyota is most likely to trash talk over the radio?
Bubba.
Me. Yeah.
Is that a common answer?
I've heard stuff. Learn more about the drivers at ToyotaRacingUSA.com.
I mean, it's doing it anyway, but it's kind of error. You need a way to modify some stuff.
It's born of bold visions and revolutionary ideas, then brought to life with strategy. Transformation starts with a single step, but its effects can ripple across communities, nations, the world. That's the PIF effect. Every investment PIF makes today creates a tomorrow with greater opportunities. Join us as we uncover the human stories at the core of PIF's transformative investments. Saudi Arabia is undertaking the most ambitious national transformation in modern history. At the center of this effort is PIF, driving growth, diversification, and long-term prosperity across the kingdom. As part of this mission, PIF's local real
That's got
estate
some things we need to
business
fix, so
orchestrates
be back
development
later.
across Saudi Arabia's water,
Once we figure this out. I'm also going to get some other stuff going. I've got the modded server, and I wanted to get some stuff going with that. I've got Honda in there already. Well, it doesn't work online, but it does work. Show you guys what that looks like. So, got our vehicles, my cars, all of them. It's at the bottom of the list. There she is. Yes, there it is. So we're gonna get this. It works and everything. It just doesn't work with multiplayer yet. So let's see if we can get another one in there. And I want to work on liveries and stuff, and get it to where you guys can, just like the tunes, is you can upload your liveries and you can download liveries if you want. And that way, we'll probably put together like a mod pack when the time comes. That way, if you wanted to join the server with those custom skin packs that everybody's running, it's one download. I'll share it on the website. Just download the skin pack, put it in place, and connect back to the server, and then you can see everybody's custom skins. So we'll do that on the modded server first. That's one of the 11 servers I have, and we'll use it for testing that. Once we feel like it's working and we kind of streamline the process, we'll roll that out to the other servers. And then I'll program it so that whenever there is a change to one of the servers, it pushes it out to the others as well. We'll just make it as automatic and smooth as possible. And we're looking to, probably going to have to be on Kunos' side for some custom programming, but see if we can get it to where if somebody connects to my server, and the server knows what mods it has. I mean, there's a folder that it keeps up with. So, it should be the case that if somebody's connecting to me, it would say, hey, we're running these mods. You need to download this file. It's this big. It could take this long. Do you want to do that? And by the way, if you have existing versions of this, it's going to override them to update them. So, that kind of thing. That way it's just easy and automatic. There's no, you got to go to the website, know how to use the file system to get it going. So anywhere I can kind of bridge these gaps, I will. But there are some limitations, some things I don't get to see the actual game code or anything like that. So we're just kind of doing external surface stuff at the moment. But much more to come, and I'll be back on later today. I was reading about Battlefield 6. This is our Discord, and I was reading about, I play a lot of Battlefield, as you can see, some other games that I host. There's some kind of NVIDIA GPU driver crashes on certain maps, and it seems to be the brand new water map. So, Naval Warfare came out today. That was a lot of fun in Battlefield 4, so they brought it back. But apparently there's some issues with that, so let's look the NVIDIA app. Desktop capture. So let's see if there's a driver update installed and up to date. So the last one was on the 7th, today's the 21st. So yeah, there might be a new one that comes out for that. Nothing right, check back. But it might be something that DICE has to fix in the Battlefield client and not a driver thing. Because I've used this driver with the previous version, it was fine. So I think they broke something in the Battlefield. It's not an NVIDIA thing. If it were, it would have been doing it on the last version, probably. In any case, be back in a bit. I'll catch you guys later. See you next time.